Hey guys, Beast Force here and welcome back to my Phineas and Ferb breakdown. In my previous breakdown, I did 6 episodes of season 3 of Phineas and Ferb, and to be honest, it has made a very strong start, even though some of the episodes is not quite up to the standard yet, but more will come eventually soon. Today we're going to be breaking down the first special episode of season 3 of Phineas and Ferb, and that is Phineas's birthday. And it said Cliporama, which contains clips from season 1 to season 2, and it's been reused every time it used as a montage when the other people uses it. Well, there were some reused clips in some areas of Roller Coaster the musical, as we did break down it as well. As we're gonna see what the clips as we see from the previous episode, it can be smartly used to save animation budget for season 3, like Phineas and Ferb, the second dimension, or other stuff that's coming on later on. Or it can be very smart indeed, but sometimes it can be lazy, which could be the reason why it's not up to standards. But saving on the animation budget on other episodes is understandable. And this will be the 6th time a character's birthday been celebrated. The first one was Candace, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, Linda, Vanessa, and Hilda. And also this is the second special that a birthday's been celebrated by a character. Vanessa was Do We Get the Band Back Together, which was a great episode, and now it's Phineas Flynn. If this is your first breakdown and you're curious to know how the rating system works, there's a detailed description down below along with my other videos that is labeled in the description of my playlist. In honor of writing the first special of Phineas and Ferb Season 3, Chong Suk Lee and Bernie Peterson wrote an episode called Phineas' Birthday Cliporama, premiered on April Fool's Day 2011 on Disney Channel US. It's Phineas's birthday, and for a special occasion, Ferb puts together a clip show of the gang's favourite moments. Meanwhile, Agent P has to stop Dr. Doofenshmirtz from using his nominator to preempt his brother's biography from appearing on television. As it says happy birthday, look at the flag with the confetti in it.
Fantastic year older.
You just can't skate Funky Phineas, even though he's laying in bed. And also look at the fishes in the background. That Phineas has another pet, Goldie, which fall away, and Perry the platypus.
A note. Follow these clues to show you the way. But hey, where's Ferb?
You can't skate the wrath of Funface Phineas, and there's the computer behind it, and also the texture architect in the back, which looks cool, and the items there.
Boy who can make everything. Distracted by trying to bust Phineas and... Wait!
Even if you're trying to bust Phineas and Ferb, for a day you have to celebrate your brother's birthday, even though you want to bust him for the next day or other days. But this is Phineas's birthday and you have to appreciate Candace.
We were just discussing our plans for Phineas's birthday.
A compilation of all of Phineas's greatest moments.
Just like the title, Phineas's birthday Cliporama, there's gonna be clips of episodes we've seen before from season 1 to season 4. Season 2, which everyone has said. How did he find that? Maybe he spied on him. We've seen evidence in season 5 book flop.
Let's see what we can do about that pesky gravity.
And this is the clips of Phineas and Ferb used by Evian, which is the first, as we're going to get plenty more, as it starts from Roller Coaster to that, as it's in order as it's listed, but we're going to see more. Fireside Girl Jamboree, Gaming of the System, Traffic Cam Caper, The Plane, That Sinking Feeling, Candace Cheer Up, also The Beat, and You Don't See a Title, which we saw in the before. Auto Tuning Season 1, Bolorama Drama, Phineas and Ferb Get Busted, and this makes no sense. This is a dream episode. How does Evian gets it? Maybe he scanned for Phineas's brain to find out that what is in the dream, or Perry or Candace. It's Mud World. And of course the roller coaster, the pilot.
Dun, dun, dun.
Why did you...
Phineas has ever done more.
That is relatable, Irvin. And also, he's really obsessed with Phineas and Ferb, as we've seen evident in season 2, not Phineas and Ferb.
Your tribute, and we'll meet at the party later.
You'll find your next clue where the 2x4s are.
Looks like Phineas is reading something as he's going on a birthday scavenger hunt.
Hey, where's Perry?
Performance issues have come up, getting a little lackluster.
That is not true. We've seen evidence in season 1 and season 2, but we do get more entrances in season 3, and also Perry flexing his body in season 5. That was in season 1, the Magnificent Few. Get that big foot out of my face. Raging Bully in season 1. Hail Defania in season 1. Perry entering a layer like that. We never seen any of this in this episode. This is new. It's Mud World in season 1. Unfair Science Fair. And that is new, we never got to see before. Another one. And the Late Nose Monster in season 1.
Let's give him a few days and...
As you can see, Isabella's room. Look at her mirror there. We've seen it before, kind of, but I love it. We've seen more of Isabella's room.
What are you doing here?
If she said, "What are you doing?" it counts, but she said, "What are you doing here?" it doesn't count. That's like a mature version of what you do, as we've seen evident at your age.
What are you doing? You know me, big barger.
As you can see in the back, it's confirmed. We already know that she celebrated Hanukkah, and also she has a computer in her room, just like Phineas. And we also see the room again in season 5 when she was writing the book about something, probably Phineas.
We'll be together forever, Isabella.
Of my troop, hungry, out of uniform.
What is Isabella saying from the poem is from the How and the other poems written by Allen Ginsberg.
Isabella, will you marry me?
The magic of digital editing.
I already did a video of the timeline of season 1 to season 5 of Isabella planning to marry Phineas, and she mentions the future mother-in-law in season 5 and the Phineas wearing a tuxedo, as this is one of them.
Got surveillance system!
Even without the surveillance footage that he sees from Perry in the cameras, he still traps Doofus, but imagine he does that all the time. That will be useful.
Nickel for every time I trapped you.
And that's the first time in this episode we're doing the nickel count, as we're going to see it more in later on. Perry is trapped in the metal version of himself. That is a new footage right there. I don't need to explain it again and again, otherwise I'm going to get exhausted. But these are the traps.
Made you carry your own trap, but they always seem to fail. The Miminator!
Looks like we're getting a version of the Innators as well.
Out of them all, Heal-the-nator! Lead-the-nator! To Destruct-the-nator! Itself up-inator!
Just like in other clips, we don't get to see the new ones, as we don't see it in the future either.
Video beam hijack non-inator!
Another nail that doesn't look like a gun or a handle, which is very, very new, but I don't mind it, but this one looks good.
You, Candace. You promised you'd help frost the cake after you got Phineas's present.
I'm gonna show you something you won't believe!
Candace, why don't you boss your brothers another day? This is his birthday, a special birthday for your brother. Even though they can be annoying at times, you have to respect it. This is what I don't like about this, but it's not out of character. It's just, Candace, do one thing for once. Just the reuse montage from season 1 and season 2 over again.
Mom!
This is new. This is the Pablo Picasso. It's the artist who made this art right there, which is based around it, which Candace is in it, which is pretty funny, but we never got to see in any episode, which is a shame. And the rest are more reused clips from season 1 and season 2. Overall, very, very crazy.
Up, and it danced away.
And that is a reference to season 5 of Dr. Shamai. No one understands me.
Board. Some of our best structures were born here.
Funny enough, that's where you got your inventions to build it in the backyard and somewhere else, which was the reason why Phineas and the gang is the reason why they're having fun in the summer.
Yep, in the flesh.
And he's using the helmets, just like in the Dream episode.
When life's never dull, wear a hole for your skull.
No, but I did see a guy in a robotic bird
It's the same construction worker from Spa Day.
Oh, sorry, girls. I've got you two earmarked for nail
Shooting eggs out of his wrist. That was Ferb, wasn't it?
It's a safe bet to save City Hall this summer.
I love this callback. That's a reference to The Beak, which is in season 2, my favorite episode. I'm glad they mentioned that. The weird thing about it, she doesn't handle a name. I'm gonna call her Angela.
a little young to...
If I had a nickel for every time I'd heard that.
And more reused clip, and shamefully there was no new footage just like before with Doofusverse and Linda and the Picasso painting, but overall it's nice to see a nickel pops up.
I was just thinking to myself, it's a clip show.
Is the show trying to break the fourth wall again?
A visual clue.
Is that a slushy dog?
Man, that is a big large slushy dog. And we're in Baljeet's room again, and you get to see the spaceship and talk with the space adventure and the guitar at the back. As we don't get to see here, as you get to see a silhouette of a head version of Isabella as Baljeet is about to play the clip. This is Baljeet's montage clip, but it's weird, but it is funny at the same time. Very cool. But Kiki is absolutely new, and according to Dan Provermire, which he mentioned it on his YouTube shorts.
Want to know where they have come from, and
A lot of people missed that episode because it was a little disjointed. They didn't play it a lot, but it's in season 2. Okay, here's why things are confusing. So, like episode 122, that's just a typo there. But you get to Lake Nose Monster, interview with the platypus, attack the 50-foot sister, and then right here, episode 5 is Kiki, which is the one you're looking for. That's got most of those clips in it. So all of those clips are from that episode, Kiki, except for Candace when she's in the Picasso painting. That is actually from Roller Coaster, so you should watch that again. It's the very first episode.
And we all know Dan Provermire is a troll. You magnificent bastard. And also Kiki is actually in this episode, but we don't get to see in the other episode. Also, the Picasso paint is not in the roller coaster either. So Dan Provermire is actually trolling, which is hilarious. But it was released in November. He could have done it in April Fool's Day, but whatever.
What the heck was that? Cares if it does not work out of context.
That's what people do in their videos on YouTube, put out of context, and it's hilarious and funny.
This is all they gave me. I need better clips.
Relatable, Baljeet, relatable.
Trapped.
Cultured, square-jawed, Dan.
Roger Doofus looked like a superhero with the R and the cape. That could be a reference to Superman.
Art miniseries running all day long.
Well, you trying to get your own TV show in Nerds of the Feather, and we all know how that happened.
They did that with Wire for reasons we've already discussed.
Perry's facial expression is like, I'm done with this shit.
I mean, look at the city. Look at all that urban blight.
Even though it's a clip or Rama reuse animation, you can't deny the backgrounds. It looks good, but it gets better once we get to more episodes in season 3.
And efficient and... documentary with live video of me announcing my takeover of the tri-state area. I'll put on these glasses.
Doofus looks so good with these glasses. It's cool.
Could take a while, though. It's gotta warm up.
Beeford has the computer too. Last time we saw Beeford was in Summer Belongs to You, but that was in the garage. Look at the stuff he has above him with the computer and stuff. It looks cool. Very nice.
Buford, honey, come over here.
Beeford's mom always have that growly voice. We've seen it in season 2 before, Biffany. If there were cameras here, Beeford would have noticed that, but Candace is trespassing through his house, so she would have got in trouble as well. Look at the files that Beeford has. It is everywhere, as the computer looks confusing. And this is Beeford's version of the reused clip, as those are in many episodes, except one we were gonna break down once we get to there. And the chickens power up something that Phineas and Ferb made, which is new footage, but we don't get to see in other episodes from the previous and in the future.
Got it.
I like the way she spins as her hair twirls as well. This is very nice animation done.
Every day the same thing.
Girl again.
You'll see.
As you get to see Candace closely, you get to see her arms moving forward and back with the disc she has.
Googleplex Mall. Pursuit-generated egg renderings always make me a bit peckish. Boy, I'll say.
Looks like Phineas is getting a free slushy dog in his birthday. Jeremy's being so nice. You can't escape front face Phineas. And look at the way he smiles with his teeth open. Oh, look at that. That is such a weird frame. Phineas's animation parts is left behind there. And this is of Phineas answering to Jeremy in order as we get to see a montage of it.
I knew I should have gotten a down payment on the elephant.
And that is the 6 news footage of the clips to countdown as long as the other episodes of the clips. Yep, the rest is still the same as before as the previous episodes. Not gonna go over it, it would be exhausting.
Could you?
Not a bit.
It's a clip show.
Another front face Phineas, and also I want to apologize. Isabella did say what you're doing earlier with Candace, so I put that in the counter there. Apologies.
Had fun on this scavenger hunt.
I knew this was a scavenger hunt since the beginning. Look at this for you. It looks like 2 Dr. Doofusworths here. It's like, what is going on? Same with Phineas as well earlier. And these are the last clips before the end credits as Perry the Platypus beat the shit out of Doofus many times through season 1 and season 2.
Oh, great.
And that is called the Inside Outernator, which I'm going to count it. And look at Doofus with his skin, with the kidneys, the lungs, the heart. Really loving the details they put in. It looks so good. Look at Doofus.
The Innovator. Living in the past.
Well, you gotta start living in the present either, Doofus.
The admission.
That punch caught Doofus flying.
Happy birthday, Phineas! You're the best.
The girl with the purple t-shirt with the white short, she is played by Taffia Comstock. And this is for the Make-A-Wish Foundation that she going to do the voices by Disney.
And I'm gonna bust my brothers for all the stuff that's on this DVD.
Candace, as I said it before, Candace is obsessed or busting her brothers, but not in his birthday. Why? That is so not Candace right here, even though it's not out of character. It's just completely not acceptable here. Imagine Phineas and Ferb bust Candace on her birthday. It wouldn't make any sense, but... The mysterious force almost got her as Candace dodged. That dollar saved her.
Or the arrows are facing the wrong direction.
Looks like Doofusworth's broadcasting is gonna cause the pipe to overload. Right here. Buck from It's Mud World. What are you doing here? As the pipe inside of the water is about to explode as it goes bigger as the water unleashes out because of Doofusworth's broadcasting of the wrong direction. This is a nice simple detail. It's very good.
Circus? What the?
Look at Candace being a badass as she flips like that, as she kicks the DVD that she has as she continues to gain her momentum.
Can I have your autograph?
It's that ball pit kid again, as we seen it from season 2, him.
Baby, it's happening.
The mysterious force is always throwing Candace everything she got, and she managed to still have the DVD. That's the second time in this episode since we brought down the last episode when they went to the harbor as Candace using harpoons, and she did everything she can, but she still lost.
You! I play the Blackwood. No!
Kaboom. We got the trap montage or Perry the Platypus beat the shit out of Doofusworth's clips. But we did get a Curse You clip, which bothers me a bit. But we're actually running out of time this episode, which is understandable. But I could do my own once I upload it.
I just feel so bad we missed the presentation while we were at the bakery.
And Phineas is lucky that Linda missed the video presentation, as it happens many times. She went to go get stuff and all of that, as she's not going to get busted on his birthday until...
Candace, you missed half the party. This is what, Candace?
Today I get what I've been after all summer long. Today, I have this.
You can release them. You could do that tomorrow, the next day, or whatever. Not on Phineas's birthday. Just do that next time, but why now?
Hold on, honey. I think Phineas is going to speak.
Phineas's speech is all about to change from Candace's perspective. For a day.
The
So far, this has been a rockin' great summer. I've sure had plenty of fun. All of you, being surrounded by the best family anyone could ever hope to have. All the people I love.
This is such a heartwarming speech, I'm not gonna lie. It had me like this. This feels, but this is underrated.
Great day. The best day ever.
I can't do it! Not on his birthday!
I was thinking to myself, why can't you do that earlier? It's Phineas's birthday, you can't bust him. Until another day, which you can, but enjoy the moment. And Candace finally come to her senses. Very, very good.
The person am I?
Why did you destroy it? You could have just left it for the next day. That is poor decision, Candace. Maybe at least she comes to her senses today.
Every time you did something nice for me, well, I wouldn't know what to do with that much money. Left-handed flange tuner. I've been looking for one of those forever.
And yet, once again, Phineas is mentioned about being left-handed. As we see it evident in Roller Coaster, the pilot.
Sewage repair, but they have 1,000 uses. Thank you, Candace. You're the best sister ever.
It's nice to see Phineas appreciating Candace and a lot of things. As that won't be the last time this caught me by surprise of a heartstring, as we're going to see it in Candace Against the Universe with Phineas and Ferb appreciating Candace.
Wants cake.
Cupid wants cake. Oh, there you are, Perry.
After 6-7 episodes, we finally get, oh, there you are, Perry. Been so long, but finally. Also, this is the second time that Candace hugs Phineas since Traffic Cam Keeper in Season 1.
Yep, and I know what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
Circus? Oh, I knew I should have gotten a down payment on...
And the final montage of this episode of the end credits is Candace saying mom all the time. And it's hilarious and kind of funny.
Mom! Phineas and Ferb are digitally tuning my boy!
And that is a perfect way to end the episode. Very, very funny. Well done. It was a very heartwarming episode of Phineas's birthday. The first special of Season 3 of the ratings. The plot will get a 4. It's very nice that Ferb leaves a note or card of Phineas to go on a scavenger hunt as he goes places like the mall, the construction worker place with the big corn dog, and that is very cool. I really like the idea of Phineas's birthday being a big surprise, which they have with Phineas and friends attending, as plot B focus on Phineas and his friends making clips of it, as Candace will use it to try bust her brother once and for all. And even though she started to come to her senses towards the end, which is very sweet. And also plot C focus on Doofenshmirtz and of his brother once again to take over the tri-state area by using the remote, but it turned out it was destroyed by Perry, as there were a lot of fun guys and jokes in there. Characterization, I'll give it a 5. Everyone is very consistent in this episode. Isabella, Buford, Balji. Nice to see Evian again. He kind of be annoying, but he's very nice in this episode, as well as Doofenshmirtz and Perry with the jokes in it, which is very cool. And also mostly Candace Flynn, who she realized that towards the end that she can't bust her brother Phineas in his birthday. So that plays a huge strength towards Candace and Phineas, as she got him a present towards the end, which plays a strong bond between Phineas and Candace, as we've seen many episodes in Season 1 and in Season 2, I love that. And many of the characters are very well done. The visuals, it gets a 3. I have no problem with the animation or the errors in this episode, but it's just reused clips from previous episodes, which can be lazy at times, but they use it in the smart way, which will be the reason why the points will go down, but of the grand scheme of things. But there are a lot of good visuals of this episode, with the innators of Doof and Perry, Phineas's birthday, Candace doing some crazy shenanigans, a lot of that. It's just so good at the same time, and importance, it gets a 3. This episode is memorable for the clips that was reused, which is made out of montage, which is very memorable, including the end credits with Candace saying mom all the time, and Phineas's birthday, but it's not as memorable as Summer Belongs to You and roller coaster, and there's no much songs in it, even though there's 3, but it's not as memorable as the others as it was short. Entertainment can shoot right back up to a 5. 20 out of 25. That is another very good score with another very good episode. It may not be as special as the other episode, but it is very memorable for the clips and the entertainment guys in it. And it's such a heartwarming episode. Phineas Flynn actually got the birthday he deserves. As in this episode, it said, only if I have a nickel, which plays a recurring theme in this episode, which foreshadows on what he said in Phineas and Ferb Across the Second Dimension.
Wow, if I had a nickel for every time I was doomed by a puppet.
I did 2 polls in my previous breakdown, and also did, what do you think of the Meet Me in St. Louis? As 54% said decent, it could have been better, which I would go for, as many people say it's bad and it could have been better ideas, which is understandable, but I agree it could have been done very better, and it would have been, instead of a trailer gags, and some of the jokes didn't land for me. I also did a poll on who is your favorite duo on Phineas and Ferb, and many 48% said Perry and Doofenshmirtz, and 48% said Phineas and Ferb, which is tied. I'm not surprised that Buford and Baljeet's novel got votes, even though they're a very underrated duo together. But you can't beat the brothers and the stepbrother and the nemesis together. I'm gonna do another poll, but this time, who is your favorite character in Love Muffin? Doofenshmirtz, Dr. Diminutive, Dr. Blood Pudding, or Rodney? Let me know in the community tab when it goes live. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic day. As always, see ya.